Juan-O's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like, hold
though, y'all. How y'all living? First off, what y'all think about that Biggie video? Y'all think Biggie was gay? Do y'all think he was messing with the transmissions? What y'all think? I don't know. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of curious. It does make me wonder a little bit. Now, starting off with this video, or even talking about this situation, first let me let you know, I didn't start off what I'm doing to be getting into it with people. I'm not against conflict. I'm not opposed to defending myself. I'm not scared to respond to people, but that ain't what I got into this for. I didn't appreciate people calling my work fake. And yeah, I put the Puma on. I got the shoes on too. I didn't take too kindly to people calling my work fake. I could have took kindly to them not liking it. I could have been okay with them calling me ugly. One dude said I had a bump on my lip. I thought all that shit was cool. But somebody calling my work fake kind of wasn't cool. I didn't get in my feelings or get in my body about it, but I did make it a point to show up and show out everywhere I was spoke on. Now, with that being said, can I say that was or that wasn't the right decision? Maybe, maybe not. But who's to say? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say? Bricc, baby. Did I intend to get into it with Bricc, baby? No. Was I trying to discredit his crippin' or his gangsterism? No. To be honest with you, with the way he has presented himself on the internet, I didn't think something like that would even bother or matter to him. I really didn't.
fingers in your booty, nigga. I'm look, that's gay.
And I didn't see the message as disrespectful. And
this the message that set everything off when he was clearing Big U, which is kind of
a problem with No Jumper. No, I don't have a problem with No Jumper. If niggas want to go on No Jumper and play themselves how they play themselves, that is their choice. They have the option to do that.
You're around 7 years old. Your mom got indicted with 2 tons of cocaine. Yeah, I didn't know it was cocaine.
And this is what Bricc Baby does is 1-2. See, what ended up happening is his stepfather was the one that was caught with 1,000 keys, not his mother. And that was caught at the border, not in Detroit. Not in Detroit at all. And he went to jail in '89 for that. And what it appears is his mother was one of the women that helped him keep his operation going while he was in jail, which is much respect. But the snitch in this case said that they sold 3 tons to him in the course of 10 years. And if he already got caught with 2 tons in '89, how much drugs could his mother touch in between the last, 89 to 97 when they was actually done with selling drugs? How much should she have touched? Now, to me, it sounds like a good amount of money, a good lifestyle, but not along the lines that Bricc Baby try to make it seem. Not even close.
2 tons of cocaine. Yeah. So my stepfather, I'm gonna be brief, but it don't matter.
Now you look at that face. If I'm a father, I know that face. That's the I'm about to lie to you face. I could be wrong, but that's the for sure I'm about to lie to you face.
He was like a kingpin. He already was in prison at that time. I think he left 89 or 90. And
he left.
They hit my mom and then him for running a criminal organization from behind the wall. And I guess the driver had got hit on the way out there to go see them. My mom, I guess she was running the operation on the street. And not I guess, my mom was running the operation. It's all documented. I'm just be feeling like I'm telling when I say shit like that. But she was running the operation on the street and the driver gets hit on the way out there and tells on everybody that works for the cartel instead of telling on the cartel. So
now that part can't be proven or disproven as far as how they got caught. Now this whole 1,000 keys thing that he's saying his mother got caught with is a lie. The stepfather went down for 1,000 keys back in '89.
Get my mom in the mix. Oh, it was out of Detroit. My bad, fool. They were headed to Detroit. Her indictments.
Nah. It's more like y'all did some snitching in Detroit. That's what y'all did in Detroit, some snitching.
Out of Detroit. Yeah, the truck had 2 tabs on it.
Now, I'm not going to say what the indictment is out of.
Now, as you can see from my investigation, the stepdaddy, his mama, and the side bitch that he married while he was in jail, they all cooperated. They all got to tell him, and he got a small sentence. Now, Bricc Baby always leave that out, but from my investigation, his mother is the lady Ann Moore. And see, the thing about Bricc Baby is he don't come on the scene on paper under no other name other than Shitro and Bricc Baby. So in my estimation, he appears to be a witness protection baby. That's really what he appears to be to me. I could be wrong. He could be working. It could be a lot of things. But even as he was arrested, Bricc Baby comes up. No other name. His mother showed up to his arrest scene. She has no name listed, even in cases when the news was there.
In a silver Range Rover, and it ended when he ducked into this apartment building in the 13,900 block of Pan A Way. That music video from YouTube is of local rap artist Bricc Baby, the 29-year-old now in LAPD custody after a standoff in Marina Del Rey, identified by his mother, who declined to give her name.
I came to make sure they...
That's pretty weird to me. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't called any of my other investigators to get on this, because after this video I'm off it. And if what I'm seeing and the obstruction I'm getting from information is true, then that mean we don't want no parts.
Yeah, well, 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Yeah, so every kilo is like 2 pounds and a quarter. Right, yeah. If you're talking about Detroit, you're probably talking about BMF or someone affiliated with that. So, they're the wave right before BMF, but
Okay, now this is one problem that us Detroiters have, but we never want to come outside of our body to say something. Big Meech is a popular guy. He made a whole lot of money. He's the man. But that is common in Detroit. Niggas like Meech are very fucking common in Detroit. He's the most famous to y'all. He is to be respected. He did put it down. We cannot take nothing away from him. But if you think Meech was the only Detroit drug dealer with a Maybach in 2003, you're fucking wrong. He was not. He was not. If you think Big Meech is the only drug dealer that's been riding around from Detroit since the 80s that still got money, that ain't missed a Benz or a Range Rover or any of that shit, you are mistaken. It's why I never bothered to stunt. I started getting money in the 2000s. It's niggas around here that's been making money since 79 or 82 when crack first hit the scene here, bro. And they still spending money from 87 type shit. You can't compete with that. That's just in my own estimation. I know one nigga whose name I'm not about to say from Dexter. There ain't been a Range Rover since Mo Money, the Mo Money style Range Rover. There ain't been a Range Rover that has hit the streets that this nigga has not had first. That's from 92 to 2024. The nigga got the Range Rover that's out now. He probably ain't touched a kilo in 30 years. I doubt he even doing anything illegal. So, ain't no hate, no shade to Meech. They had customers here. They had people that shopped with him here, but not like that. Not like where he was sending 1,000 keys to Detroit. Not like that. It looked like he was getting a nice amount of work and he was splitting it up or had customers in about 6 or 7 different states on top of whatever he was doing in California.
People that the young Meeches and all that were copping from, they definitely have got it. Yeah, they definitely like intact.
You need to understand about Detroit is in the early 90s, late 80s, it was another Meech. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Holloway. It was Maserati Rick. And they both had their own individual cartel plugs. See, that's why, like, Detroit is a little bit different than some of these other places. The way some cities kill, the way some cities gang bang, the way some places do a lot of things. We get money here. That's why your average blue collar nigga got a pair of $1,500, $2,000 glasses on his face.
Somehow. And that's how you ultimately get the name Bricc Baby later on, because the mixtape you first dropped was Son of Bricc Lady. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so
now this would being a YouTuber get funny at. Cause Mr. Philip Barfield reached out to me after he saw my Nipsey Hussle video. And he reached out to me to tell me where I was wrong, where I was right, and what I was missing. Now this young man here is certified. His father, his lineage, all that it check out. His father was a gospel singer. He came through Detroit. He came through the East, Connecticut. They know him. He known by C.L. Franklin, who he is and what he say he is. It all checks out. Not to mention he sent me his birth certificate. He is the real Bricc Baby. Look at that. People be trying to get on that. Look at his crippin' in the messages. Did he spell it wrong? This is record group. He not against Shitty. He just want to be respected as him. The original. You know what I'm saying? He not against Shitty making money off the Bricc Baby name. He in Texas selling music. So when you sell music in Texas, you kind of don't need national publicity. But then again, doing flaw shit connected to his name is a problem. It is.
moving on, like 16, 17, my hood name, it's a phrase in the hood that stay down shitty, like, oh yeah, he stayed down shitty, you know what I mean? So like when I was 17, I changed my name to Shitty, like Shitty cuz.
Okay, so why the name Shitty? I've always wondered.
Yeah, that's what now I'm giving you the rundown right now.
I mean, you know, because to call yourself Shitty,
so
there's got to be a meaning.
Yeah, so at the time, like staying down shitty was like dope. Like, oh yeah, he stayed shitty, you didn't tell. Oh, he stayed down shitty, he got a squabble.
Man, to be shitty anywhere else in America is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad thing, man. When I was a kid, it was a dude that was in her age group. His name was Pissy Pete. Pissy Pete. Pissy Pete. That shit followed him his whole life. And being Pissy Pete from the projects ain't never been something to brag about, but I digress.
And he stayed down shitty, or you know what I'm saying? Like, he's shitty with the pistol. Like, that was just like a word we was using in the area, like in like 03. My big homie, okay, Eric had got put on, and I was just giving you this to tell you I got the Bricc Baby. We'll get into that later.
Right, Eric is.
So Eric Holder got put on first. You mean the same guy that told me that you were an affiliate of who he is. So now, after you tried to discredit me and call me a liar, now you sit on Vlad and you say that Eric got put on first, right? Okay, so let's go.
Eric Holder, yeah. So Eric came and get put on. I met them. I seen them little dudes on Slauson one day, and I'm like, what's up with you little niggas? I start having them kick it with me probably for like 2 months or whatever. So it come around like, come on, we going down to the school, starting to get put on, whatever the case was. So that day he got put on,
we came up with the Shitty name.
But he got put on before you, right? And how you gonna encourage him to get put on if you ain't put on yet? Huh, Bricc? I mean, Shitty. Cause I can't call you Bricc no more. I can't call you Bricc no more. Your name is Shitty. Shitro.
That was like a name that was really made for him. But he can't come in and be Big Shitty. So being my big homie O, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's Big Shitty, and I'm Little Shitty, like you gonna be Baby Shitty. No, matter of fact, it was old Rag. I was Baby Shitty at first. And he was Tiny Shitty. And then the two homies that was the same age, they was like, man, I ain't gonna be your little homie, we brothers, whatever. So we bumped it up. Alright, so I inherited the name Shitty. Now I'm rapping and shit, and
but you just said he got put on first. So if he got put on first, if he got put on the hood first, how can he be your little homie? And if the Shitty name was for him, but 3 other niggas that came after him adapted the name, then how can he be your little homie? I'm not gonna go into no more of this Vlad TV interview. Now this man sat on TV on No Jumper and went to discredit me and call me fake, cap, all kind of type of disrespect. But you sit here and mistakenly explain exactly what the nigga Eric Holder said. Go figure that one. Go figure that one. That's why I'm hearing my Puma, man. R.I.P. Nip. This shit is crazy. No, it's shitty. That's what it is. It's shitty. Oh, but stay tuned.